Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today we are enjoying White Dwarf issue 470 and all that it entails. Rules updates for the Cities of Sigmar, the debut tale of Drecky Flint. Is that Drecky Flint? I mean, he kind of looks like a flint. I'm gonna assume. Galactic Warhouse Speed Freekz. Major events of the Horus Heresy so far. I'm interested in that. I like the Horus Heresy lore. Quest of the Ringbearer Battle Report, and much more for Warhammer Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40,000. And as well, we'll be looking at these guys that we're getting, and there is another Tome Keeper's transfer sheet if you wanted to get some Tome Keepers. Shall we have a look? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to read the White Dwarf? Season's greetings. The season of giving is upon us once again. Can you believe it? So White Dwarf is packed with some gifts for you. Included within is special play card from Blood Bowl, Tactics card from Necromunda, an Ace card from Aeronautica and Imperialis, and a Battle Effects card for Adeptus Titanicus. Perfect for those specialist games fanatics out there, which are the Adeptus Titanicus plus our Ordnance Delivery card, Tactics card, a Swig of Wild Snake, has to do with intoxication, Glorious Gifts, Christmas special play, and this itty bitty guy for the Aeronautica Imperialis, Emperor's Blessing. And also in there, which I didn't mention, was this thing, Wrath and Glory roleplay books. You get 15% off. See reverse for code from Cubicle 7. There it is. Here we go. A Tome Keeper's transfer sheet. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Look at all those nice numbers. All the way up to 16. For our last little bit of holiday fun, we use this issue's card insert to bring you a couple of greeting postcards and some gift tags. You can clip out the gift tags and tape them to presents, or if you prefer to use ribbon or twine, there's enough room to punch a hole through the tag as well. I gotta look at that first. Ah, yes. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Ah, so cute. So cute. Well, you know, I'm going to be using them. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Look at those daughters. Witch Elves by Philippe Hopner. Pretty turquoisey green. I like them. Ork Flashgits by Scott Hall. Well, look how colorful those guys are. Well, I suppose they are Flashgits, aren't they? Looks good. Anvils of the Heldenhammer Sequitors. Looking really pretty. Look at that white. That's a nice white. That's very nice. By Alex Gilbert. Sorry for the name. Greetings, White Dwarf team. Ooh. Fortification or scenery. Really like how those turned out. The aging on them is lovely. Hero or character. Nice. Nice. By Ben Tull, I think. Yeah. Model of the month, Eilmore, Marshal of the Rider Mark. Looks nice. Okay. That is by Francesco Olivieri. Branchwich. Helen Hickman did that. Pretty. Really nice antlers. We like antlers. Oh, little flowers. Nathaniel Garrow by Jeff Payne. Or no, Jeff Payne. Looks good. Knight Incantor. Oh, that's an interesting color. Metal. By Sasha But Garrett. I'm sorry. But Garrett? Iron Hands Lieutenant by Thomas Pape. Oh. Cool. Neat. A Severin Steelheart by Thierry Devilchabrol. Sorry. Nice metal. Ooh, Tome Keeper's Captain by Thilo and Gels. Pretty red. I like that purple too. Is that Melgo's purple? Maybe? Or not, but it reminds me of that color scheme. Plus some accenting of something else. I'm just guessing. Oh, look at that. A Gyro Bomber by Thibaut Lily. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. That's the prettiest little thing I've ever seen. That is the prettiest helicopter or gyro bomber that I've ever seen. Love it. Like these little markings. Do you see that detail? Ooh. So pretty. Let me just stare at it for another hour. Okay. Painting question. John Margiosius Ultramarines. Oh, he wanted a color scheme. And now you have it. Nice. Ooh. In the spotter, Jimbo Worth. Look at that. Look at that. He's lovely. Nice alternate build. Oh, I like him. So nice. Oh, I like this green and purple. It's so pretty. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, look at those Kurnoth hunters. Oh, I like him so much. Oh, now I want to paint my own again. Oh, they're so pretty. Ooh, I like these too. I like how they, your eye is attracted right to their really scary faces. So nice. Ah, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Worlds of Warhammer. Worlds of Warhammer delves into the background of the Age of Sigmar and the 41st millennium, looking at how stories are created and legends are born in part 2 of a 2-part special. Phil answers some of the most pressing questions about the Age of Sigmar. Why, thank you, Phil. Let's see, what language do people use to communicate? Is there a common tongue? What forms of currency do people use in the mortal realms? What kind of power source is behind all the industry of the mortal realms? So Realmstone can be diluted? Oh, this sounds fire. I will come back and read all of this. How do traders get around the place? Who made the realm gates? Ooh, good question. How old are the cities? How are the cities ruled? Is there a formal church of Sigmar or a structured religion in the cities? Speaking of a faith, what's the deal with Kurnoth and the Kurnothi? Good question. Is there any sort of police equivalent in the Age of Sigmar? What sort of calendar, if any, is used by the cities of Sigmar? Okay, so what are the days and the months of this calendar? Ooh. Okay, I'm just going to read that because that sounds super fun. The Azerite terms for the days of the week in order are Comet's Day, Moon Day, Zenithus, Sunswain, Stars Day, Horizon Day, Void's Day. Still 7. Sigmar's Day is the last Monday of each month. Cute. When is the last Monday of this month? Next week, the 29th. Cool. The day on which Sigmar's Tempest broke. Cool. The months from year's beginning, which is like New Year's Day, are Coldbane, Shiverblight, Hope's Renewal, Rainstay, High Sprite, Azar's Gleaming, Meadow Swell, Golden Harvest, Thresh, Windskull, Darkening, and Even's Winter. So we're in the Darkening right now. Cool. Coldbane, January, Shiverblight, February, Hope's Renewal, March, Rainstay, April. I was born in Rainstay. High Sprite, May, Azar's Gleaming, June, Meadow Swell, July, Golden Harvest, August, Thresh, September, Windskull, October, Darkening, November, Even's Winter, December. Cool. The seasons are dictated by the movement of the realms. Oh, how interesting. Bonus round is Slash free from his prison. That's a good question. Oh, that was super fun. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war this month. Everything's gone a bit orky, with new background on the Octari sector, new rules, and a modeling article about Speed Freekz. Look at all those guys. Those are some Speed Freekz, I see. Oh. Look at the dust that they're collecting. Okay, Echoes from the Warp. Echoes from the Warp is a regular column about the rules, tactics, and ongoing development of Warhammer 40,000 presented by the team's games developers. This month, Robin joins us to talk about the origins, uses, and types of keywords used in Warhammer 40,000. Robin Crudis. One day I should actually remember. Sorry, Robin. Hello, Robin. Keywords versus faction keywords. Choose your own subfaction keywords. Unit type keywords. Keyword set and part rules. La 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 la. The core keywords. Keyword-esque labels. Ooh! The Red and the Dead, Part 1. The galaxy is being torn asunder. New war zones exploding into life with ever-increasing frequency in the Octaria sector. The Cordon Impenetra is established to hold back Ork and Tyranid assaults. Yet, valuable Imperial worlds lie inside the Cordon, and their resources cannot be allowed to fall into alien hands. My ever, of course not. Oh, hello, Ork. Hello, Gene Steelacults. Looking cool. More Gene Steelacults. It definitely looks like some kind of bomber. Well, it's Ork thing anyway. Bama. Da Worm Run. One of the great harvester engines of Abundantia has been tracked down by the evil sons. Now they race after it to claim their prize. The huge machine is well protected, but this doesn't deter the orcs in the slightest. In fact, it only seems to spur them on. Speed Knob Kilgren. Ah, nice name. Ooh. The Road War, the agri-world of Abundantia. Okay. In the Octarius sector is covered with a lattice work of transit ways that crisscross the endless plateaus and deserts that make up the planet's surface. It is the perfect destination for an army of speed-obsessed orcs. Looking good. Yeah, that's Obama. Abundant Theater of War. Flashpoint Mission. La 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 la. War. Ork Speed Freekz. Galactic Warhost is a series of modeling and painting articles focusing on the many factions and sub-factions of the 41st millennium. Rev your engines and grind your gears, cause we're taking a peek under the bonnet at Ork Speed Freekz. Wow, the cult for speed. Painting Speed Freekz. Ooh, pretty. Oh, I like how they did that. Let's see. Calidor Sky, Temple Guard Blue, Bahamut Blue, no, Baharoth Blue, and White Scar. Turns out really nicely. Looted Wagon Conversion Guide. Cute. Convert, say, which one are you? Lehman Russ Battle Tank, just the Lehman Russ. I was thinking Basilisk for a moment, but his gun wasn't big enough. My bad. My bad. Alright. Converting your Speed Freekz. Ooh, Kalui. Unique and unusual conversions are a great way to emphasize and explore the story behind your army. Here's what the Studio Mech Boys have been constructing in their workshops. Big Boss by Lewis Collins converted a Varag Ghoul Chewer with the addition of a big chopper from the Warbiker Mob kit. Like him. I super like this guy. Look at that. Oh, looks good. Adam by Adam Cooper, Mech Recovery Wagon. Battle Wagon with Grabbing Claw. I like it. I like how just that part's orange. Because it feels like they clearly took it from somewhere else and just smashed it on top of it. Perfect. Boom Daka Snaz Wagon by Andy Clark. Ooh. Heavy Stabber or stolen from a repulsor. I like it. Maga Track Scrapjet. Aha! It's Kennedy. Of course it can get off the ground. What are you saying? We're orcs. A Mega Track Scrapjet. Commanded by the legendary Red Gobbo. Of course. Cute. Yep, I recognize the Grunstock Gunholer right off the bat. Ah, so cute. Love it. Oh, there's so many. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, what the? What? Tefkilla Wartrike. Oh, it looks great. Oh my gosh, what is that? Daka, is that the train piece? Dakadrilla Turbo Killa by Eddie Eccles. Oh, this one was by Eddie Eccles too. Are these all by Eddie Eccles? This is a very similar color scheme. It is totally all by Eddie Eccles. Eccles. Gene Stealer Cult's Tectonic Frag Drill. Cute. And a truck. Mega Track Scrapjet. Ah, nice. Took something from Blood Bowl. Looks good. Ah, cute. Oh no. Oh no. Rocket Truck Lunch Wagon. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's so awesome. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. 5 boys. Oh, a little menu. Oh, and he's got a little announcer. Oh, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, why not? Why not have little squid catapult at the same time? Oh, I love it. This is so great. Oh, it's so fantastic. And a little barrel. This is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. That's fantastic. Okay. A tale of four warlords. In a galaxy sundered by an eternity of battle, four mighty warlords are assembling their armies. Will they defend the imperium of mankind, or do they seek to crush it underfoot? This time, the big boys and girls come out to play. Ooh, I like the big boys and girls. Let's see some big boys and girls. Oh, Iron Thane Vaelund Cal. Look at that. Pretty. The Sons of Medusa by Joel Martin. Hello again, Joel. Oh. Oh yes, I was so excited to see this because I super love this color scheme. The Thocht Dynasty by Jonathan Stapleton. Prettiest thing. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. I love it. It's so pretty. And this thing is super hard, I expect. I haven't painted my own yet, but I imagine it's hard to make it not look like it's just plastic. But, as you can see, he's done it. Looks fantastic. So good. Order of the Argent Shroud by Drew Palis. Morven Val there. There she is. Lovely. Look at those. They're so nice. Good looking. Well, Dickoffs. Hello, Lydia. Lydia Grant. Ooh, he's big. He's green. He's very zog and mean. It's Keskothraka. What? Oh. I was like, eh? Here he is. Oh, it's good. There he is. There he is again. In her, with her basing. Looks good. Look at that. Look at that claw. He cute. Looks good. Look at those savage looking orcs. That's it. I was just enjoying. From the maelstrom of a sundered world, the 8 realms were born, and with their birth began a war to claim them. This month, a flashpoint clash set in the realm of shadow plus new Cities of Sigmar rules. Nice art. Pretty. Alright, Rules of Engagement. Rules of Engagement, curated by the Age of Sigmar games developers, focuses on the creation, design, and evolution of the rules for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. This issue, the studio's Lord Aguilar joins us to talk about new rules in the latest battle tomes. Ooh. Lewis Aguilar. Hello, Lewis. Let's see. He talks about War Scrolls. Which ones are you referring to? Monsters, heroes. Looks like Orcs, perhaps. Allegiance abilities, path to glories, tenets of the... I suppose it's generally about everything that they brought out in the new Battle Tomes matched play. Okay, I'll go back over that. The Realm of Shadow. Ulgu is a realm of misdirection and mistruth, a place of eternal gloom, where one must rely upon senses other than sight and sound if they are to survive. Those who accept their surroundings at face value will soon stumble into misfortune and death. And that would be me. I think I'll stay out of that one. Send drones in. Shadrach Convergence. The Shadrach Convergence is so called because this is the location where several of the 13 dominions come together, forming natural links and trading hubs. In a realm where inconsistency and unreliability are given, Shadrach's status as a link between kingdoms makes it one of the most important regions in all of Ulgu. Okay, cool. Ooh. Pretty. Ooh, Mist-Shrouded Majesty. Ooh, more information on the realm. I like that. Hagnar Misthaven. Dominion of Clarondu, the Witch Whirl. Oh, Tome. Flashpoint class, the Tome Celestial. The cities of Sigmar are a bulwark against the darkness, a shield against those who would see civilization cast down and replaced with anarchy. But their armies consist of mere mortals. They fight fiercely against all odds in the name of their beloved God King. The origin of the free cities, defenders of civilization. Marching Song of the Golden Lions, Free Guild and Hammer Hall. An era of expansion. Shrines and disasters. The Aridian Ventures. The Calamity of Guildvine. The Cold Iron Landings. Battle Tome. Oh, there we go. Battle Tome Cities of Sigmar update. A Battle Tome update contains official rules now. Official new rules that are considered to be part of the Battle Tome that is being updated. Treat them exactly as you would the rules that appear in the Battle Tome itself. For open narrative and matched play. Okay. This section includes rules that can only be used by a Cities of Sigmar army. This section includes grand strategies and battle tactics that can only be used by Cities of Sigmar army, and this section contains rules for your Cities of Sigmar collection and a Path to Glory campaign. The Devouring Fogs. The last section is a campaign arc for a player with the Cities of Sigmar army and one other player who has a Chaos, Destruction, or Death army. The player commanding the Cities of Sigmar army has been dispatched to find a route through a terrifying region of Ulgu, as in anywhere, called the Devouring Fogs. The players will fight a series of 5 battles to decide if the Cities of Sigmar player is able to find a route, or if they will fail in this task, as so many have done before. This section of this article has a set of mount traits enhancements you can use for Cities of Sigmar heroes that are riding monsters. Okay. Mount traits. You can pick one hero with a griffin or a black dragon mount to have one of the following mount traits. Soaring Guardian. Model with the griffin mount only. The first time this model is slain, before removing it from the battlefield, roll a dice. On a 1, this model is slain. On a 2+, this model is not slain. If this model is not slain, remove it from the battlefield and set it up anywhere along the battlefield more than 9 inches from all enemy units. After this model is set up, you can heal up to D3 wounds allocated to it, and any wounds that remain to be allocated to them are negated. Nice. That's a really nice one. I'd be good with that. Fetid Breath. Model with black dragon mount only. When this model attacks with its noxious breath, it inflicts 1 mortal wound for each roll of 5+ instead of 6. Nice. Open play, Cities of Sigmar twists, Cities of Sigmar ruse. Match play, some grand strategies. After you've picked your army, you can pick one of the grand strategies from the list below and record it on your roster. For example, the Mighty Beachhead. When the battle ends, you complete this grand strategy if you control more terrain features than your opponent. If your opponent has set up any faction terrain features, then they each count as 3 terrain features instead of 1 when determining if you have completed this grand strategy. Cool. Since your monsters can destroy faction terrain, this is cool. Honor and Glory, Cities of Sigmar army only. This is a battle tactic. At the start of your hero phase, you can pick one battle tactic. If you recall, there's 12. I don't recall exactly, but there's a whole bunch of different battle tactics that you choose, and this is now 2 for Cities of Sigmar armies. Banners held high. Pick 2 objective markers on the battlefield that are not wholly within your territory and which are more than 12 inches apart. You complete this battle tactic if a friendly standard bearer model is within 1 inch of each objective marker at the end of this turn. reasonable. Sanctify. Pick one friendly flagellance unit that is not within 6 inches of an objective, wholly or partially within enemy territory. You complete this battle tactic if that unit is within 6 inches of an objective, wholly or partially within enemy territory at the end of this turn. Path to Glory stuff. A quest for exceptional beasts, some veteran abilities, Cities of Sigmar faction territories, heroic upgrades, core enhancements, and the Devouring Flux. The free city of Misthavn is Sigmar's foremost settlement in Ulgu. Scores of Dawnbringer Crusades have been dispatched in from this place, marching off into the Ulguan gloom in search of new lands to settle. Many are never heard from again. The Devouring Fox. Battle plan out of mist. Glory points. Glory points is our column all about Warhammer Underworlds Direclasm, curated by the game's developers of the Age of Sigmar studio. This column delves into the development of the game, plus rules, tactics, and gameplay. This month we introduce Fatal Edge. Oh. Dave Saunders. I'm going to do something a bit different in this column and present you with a new way to play Warhammer Underworlds. I'm calling it Fatal Edge. Oh, how to play. To play a game of Fatal Edge, use all of the rules presented in your Warhammer Underworlds core set with the following additional rules. Where rules presented here contradicts a rule in your Warhammer Underworlds core set, use the rule presented here. In a game of Fatal Edge, there is a new type of hex called a Fatal Hex. Each edge hex that is not a starting hex or a block hex is also a Fatal Hex, and each lethal hex is also a Fatal Hex. After a fighter's move action and any reactions to that action, if that fighter is in a Fatal Hex, that fighter must make a desperate lunge. See over the next page. Similarly, after a fighter has been pushed or placed on the battlefield, and after any reactions to that push or placement, if that fighter is in a Fatal Hex, that fighter must make a desperate lunge. After an ability makes a hex a Fatal Hex, and after an ability makes a hex a Fatal Hex, and after any reactions to that ability, if a fighter is in that hex, that fighter must make a desperate lunge. Not plunge, lunge. Yes, lunge. Desperate lunge. When a fighter makes a desperate lunge, that player rolls 1 defense dice on a roll of turn or critical, I think. It's been a while. The lunge is successful. That player pushes that fighter 1 hex, so that fighter is no longer in a Fatal Hex. If the fighter cannot be pushed in this way, or if the player rolled any other result, lunge is unsuccessful. That fighter is taken out of action. See Horrific Demise. I will let you read the Horrific Demise yourself. Play fair. In games of Fatal Edge, a power card that pushes 1 or more fighters cannot push an enemy into a Fatal X. We had great fun testing this variant. It sounds fun. I like more dangerous stuff. Ooh! Short story. A Drecky Flint short story. A game of Diamond. Some say he is a pirate. Well, that answers Drecky. Mr. Drecky Flint. Some say he is a pirate and a merciless profiteers. Others believe him to be a benevolent rogue who steals from the rich to give to the poor. He is Drecky Flint, an adventurer whose tales of daring do will surely make their mark on our mortal realms. Okay. Alright. Fiction. Dungeon got up. There was something hard in his mouth. He spat out a large molar. Chronicles of the Horus Heresy. Night falls on the golden age of humanity, and the Imperium faces its darkest hour. Cool. I like this art. The great triumph at Olenor, the Serpent Lodge of Davin, the raising of Prospero, the Cygnus campaign, the betrayal at Ispan 3, the betrayal at Calf, the Martian Civil War, the Dropsite Massacre, the treachery at Advix Moors, the first battle of Paramore, the scouring of the Cyclops Cluster, the siege of Mazoa, battle in the Alaxes Nebula, the Thramis Crusade, the Shadow Crusade, blood among the pale stars, the Aurelian subjugation, the siege of Baal, the doom of Moloch, the battle of Pluto, the death of Tellarn, the great slaughter at Beta Garmin, the wolf cull of Yarant, the Axandrian incident, the siege of Chthoniya, the passage of the Angel of Death, the battle of Karshira. The siege of Terra begins. Oh, that was fun. I'm going to go back after that. All right, Titanica Infernus. During the Horus Heresy, the god machines of the Collegia Titanica turned their guns upon one another as they took sides with either the Emperor or the War Master, Horus. Those who followed Horus soon found that their treachery led to diabolical rewards. Stephanie. Greetings, Princeps. With the release of the new corrupted Titan rules in Adeptus Titanicus Traitor Legios, Traitor players rejoice. My fellow playtester Martin Cashmore and I have risked life, limb, and the wrath of the dark gods themselves to bring you all the information on these new awesome rules. I thank you. Titanic Appeal. Nonsense. Titanic Appeal. Who can resist the Titans? In truth, a Titan has only 3 enemies, Folly, Hubris, and another of its own kind, Grandmaster Vulcus. Packed with the dark gods. Corrupted Titan personal traits, awakened entity table, base mutations, corrupting presence, additional mutations, personal favorites, a corrupted Titan of rage, additional mutations, corrupted Titan of pestilence, striding doom of Legio Vulpa. Ooh, look at you. Cool. You're nice looking. Painting the Legio Vulpa. Martin did this guy. Corrupted Titan of Subversion. Corrupted Titan of Change. Ooh, Quest of the Ring Bearer. Into Middle Earth. The One Ring, Isildur's Bane, has been found. The forces of good must see the Ring of Power destroyed, but to do so they must navigate the treacherous lands of Middle Earth, and the servants of the Dark Lord Sauron are abroad. Ooh. Oh, battle report. Oh, it's a It's a Lord of the Rings battle report. Oh, super fun. That's fun. I'll read that after. That's a lot. Train. Oh, you made the battlefields of Middle Earth. The incredible terrain used in the Amonhen scenario in this issue's battle report was built and painted by Warhammer World staff member Ashley Hampstead Reed. Here, Ash explains how he created it along with a display base for the Fellowship of the Ring. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, fancy. Cool. Ooh. I really like that. Bases are so fun. Oh, wow. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, the painting quest. Over the last year, Lewis Collins and Ashley Hampstead Reed have been hard at work painting all the models they need to play through the quest of the Ring Bearer. Here we present a gallery of their work along with a few useful tips from the Brushmasters. Oh, look at those guys. Oh, they look good. Good. Moria goblins. Their color scheme. It's Orkai scouts. Cute. And the Fellowship of the Ring themselves. Nice. Inside the studio. What are you? Oh, cool. Bring out your dead. Clink. Translator Dirk painted a corpse cart for the Legion of Blood that he's working on as part of the German translation team's A Tale of Eight Warlords challenge. He's using the Tesseract Glow technical paint throughout the whole army to show where necromantic energies animate the corpses. To achieve the glowing effect, he base coats the area with ceramite white and then glazes it with Tesseract Glow. He's now working on a horde of Deadwalker zombies. I like it. Bring out your dead. Demonofuge. By Dirk. Oh, people hard at work. Nice. Very pretty. Also very pretty Night Haunt. Oh, I like that. I really like that, particularly this one. Oh, that looks great. Oh, vehicle. Oh, shiny. Gladiator, ready. Imperial Fist Gladiator looks good. Good. Ooh, action-sized. Oh, Silver Templar, action-sized. Paul Folks. Yes, I love it. Oh, it must have been so fun to paint that. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, Vampires versus Lumineth. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I was wondering, what is the most favorite thing that you find in the White Dwarf? It might be helpful to the White Dwarf team if they happen to be watching this video. So you should let me know. My favorite part, besides getting itty bitty rules updates in the White Dwarfs like that. Besides that though, I always enjoy looking at what people have been up to painting. And of course, the little painting guides, little snippets of how one does one thing quickly. Love that, because there is many people's lifetimes of painting styles out there. It's nice to be able to have a guide for everything. You don't have to do it yourself. Trial and error is fantastic. But if there's someone who's already done it, who's already suffered through all of the failures to get to that success, and they want to share it with you, that is what the painting community is about, I think. Well, that's my favorite part of the White Dwarf. I also like the stories. Yep. So you should also let me know what you like the most about the White Dwarf. In the comments below. And like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye! Thank you, patrons. You are fantastic support as always. If you haven't joined us on our patron Discord channel, you should come and join us. Thanks. Bye.